We talk about the next billion. It's not just the next billion that weren't there before. We now have access to them because of some new interesting things like technology. You look at mobile penetration, you look at emerging market education, you look at internet penetration and cost of communications. That billion is now accessible. They are consuming, they are collaborating, they are engaging, they're adding value. They're also helping innovation. You do not have to be in a white coat to come up with a clever product. You do not have to have a big budget to come up with a new way of doing things. Innovation is completely democratized, so much so that you've got consumers creating business models for new sets of consumers. I mean, you just look at the proliferation of apps, millionaires being made overnight almost. They don't have to come from Silicon Valley. They can come from any valley, which is actually very, very interesting. Most of these new consumers come from Asia, Africa, and Latin America. What is even more interesting is as the billion after that emerge, almost none of it is actually is going to be predicted coming from developed economies. So it's the developing and the, let's just call it the less developed economies. Those are all of the ones that are playing catch up from a consumer perspective. And that's actually shifting, again, that's actually exacerbating this shift in let's just call it economic might. Because while they are not the wealthiest consumers, they are starting to emerge as middle class, and that is where really the sustainable economic growth comes from. The other dynamic is not so much where the consumers come from, it's how the consumers are also starting to manifest. So we're actually developing city-states, city economies. If you look at Nigeria, it's Lagos. If you look at Egypt, it's Cairo. So they're gravitating, and it's the other mega trend around massive urbanization that is exacerbating that consumerism. Let's just call it that. We turn these ideas and insights into business models. We create new products, we create new services, we create entirely new businesses that ultimately look to change the competitive landscape. We do that for ourselves, and also we do it for our clients. So we come up with ideas, we develop those ideas, and we turn those ideas into nice, big, healthy businesses for our clients.